Hey YouTube, Mattias here, making an update on the Edam. The body you see on it isn't a new one. I've used it a bit last summer, but it didn't happen, or some photo or filming when I ran this car last summer, so we aim for a lot of driving footage this summer, of course. The goal with this car is to be faster than the Xray RX8 nitro cars on a track. This car has a little higher top speed than the Nitro 1.8 on-road, the ones they claim to be the fastest. Of course, it's the second fastest race class in RC. But I think they should be worried. These cars, the 110 scale, smaller size 1.8 track cars, are fast as hell on a track, especially with my new motor. Before I forgot, I must give a big shout out to Rafael R. Mamba. He's a great seller on eBay. We discussed a lot of this motor. He gave me awesome support and info, what motor to choose, what size, everything for this car. His goal were that my car was going to be perform in an optimal way. So big shout out to him. It's the 3640 series TP motor. My first, I got kind of shocked, because when you receive these motors, I have never felt that when you try to spin the motor axle, it is like a two-stroke motorbike engine. It has compression. It was really hard to, like, you know, turn the axle. Damn strong magnets in these motors. For now I have the Traxxas 2.4 GHz with this controller here. I'm going to switch it out to Futaba, the 4 PLS transmitter, where you get 2 receivers with it. I am also going to use that in my Traxxas Slamit. I don't think I ever showed what batteries I run in this track beast. As you already can see, it is SMC, but there are their 4-cell pack that is the exact size of a 2S pack. 3600 milliamp. Kind of low, but I actually get good runtime out of 3600. I think I clocked to 7.5 minute runtime on a track. I wouldn't do 7 minutes and 30 seconds if I do speed running with it, but it's going to be speed running with it, so I will see if I use this this motor for it. It's not super high kV, but the gearing options are almost endless on this car, because they use the same gear. You attach or you mount the gear, spur gear, the same way on Team Associated, TC6, TC7s and Serpents and Xray, I think. So I know there is a 48 pitch spur gear that is, I think it was 44 teeth, and the pinion 50 tooth 48 pitch. So we'll see if that fits in there and see how fast it is on 4-cell. My goal is to achieve, let's say, 200 kilometers per hour, which is 120 miles per hour. That is my goal with this motor and setup. So we'll see if I get it. I have the ESC on the default settings, so I have no timing or so. I need to get out on our Swedish RC forum to hear if guys, I have problems program this ESC. It's the Sky RC short course 120 amp 4S capable, and in the instruction book it says you program it by unplug the fan and plug your program cable there and to your program box, but I can't get it to work. I might have the wrong program box, if there is others for ESCs that takes higher voltage, because I got the program box with the 2-cell ESC from Sky RC. I didn't use any bullet connectors when I soldered my motor. I soldered it with, I lengthened the cables a little and just, it got right from the first soldering. The tricky part was to get, because the cables can come out here and the body goes like there. So I wouldn't want to twist them too much, and it got kind of tricky when I lengthened them, because I needed to find the exact right angle to not get the cables to make the EC loose again, because I have it with double-sided tape and I want it to stay there when I'm running, obviously. Yeah, one more thing I forgot to say. I have made a spool in front. I have a spool adapter, as you can see when I turn the wheel like that. They come this way. Now I also have titanium screws all around, so the car is light, although this TP motor here was heavy. Maybe because of the heavy strong magnets. They must be like steel. Everything in this motor might be like steel, because it performs. I was kind of shocked. I haven't ran it yet on on because there is winter. But when I put it on when I just held it in the air and started it and gave it gas or throttle, I'd say it I have bumped up the spur gear with 10 teeth, and the other motor I had, I think it was Ghoul RC, cheap motor, like $25 or something. No, $30. This is a I think $90 motor. So there were difference. There were freaking insane, huge difference. So TP Motors is the real deal if you like speed. And there might not be any updates because or there might be an update, but just small ones like showing a new body on it, but